working. It's starting. So I'll let you know, and I'll say we are live.
Okay.
Hi, Joy. We are live.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
I'm fantastic. We are live. We are live. Let me just turn down. Let me turn down and mute. Let me mute it from the other place so that we're not getting all that reverberation, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Look at technology. Well, welcome to the eXp Success Story series here. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to chat with you and to lean in and learn a little bit about Joi Taylor. So welcome, and I appreciate you giving me a few minutes here.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you asking me to be on.
I know that you are a super, super busy lady, and time is of the essence. So how about we jump right in? Tell me a little bit about your business. Tell me about your real estate business. How long have you been licensed?
Well, I've been licensed for 7 years now. Yes.
Okay.
Moving forward, excited about my business here in Michigan.
Okay, congratulations on 7 years in the business. And tell me about what your business has done to adjust and to pivot into the pandemic productivity playbook. How have you adjusted your business, maybe your mindset? How have you adjusted?
Well, Sherry, of course we know, and I pray for everyone around the world that has had to deal with this pandemic time. But during the pandemic, my business did not slow down at all. And it has been amazing. And it's only because of my coach and my mentor, Sherry Swift, who did not allow me to let that affect my business in the way that it could have. We take all precautions at all times, wearing all the PPEs, making sure that we are protected and also my client is protected. And my business just continued to grow through the whole pandemic.
What would you say? I know that you have a significant amount of business that you do in new construction. About what percentage would you say that your business is new construction?
I would say about 50% right now.
Wow. So that's a tremendous option right now in such a aggressive market, would you say?
Absolutely, Sherry. Taking your buyers around, going over and over to look at properties, and before you know it, they are gone within sometimes days. It is tremendous to be able to say, one, you get a brand new home. Number two, you have the opportunity to customize it to your liking. Number three, you get to save money and just be assured that you will be in a property.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got some amazing, I would assume some amazing builder relationships. And the builders are building right now, yeah?
Yeah, they're out here, Sherry, and they're competing. Lumber prices are a little high right now, but they are keeping their prices where it's affordable for most of my clients, and they're all over the place.
Tell me what communities you are working with builders in right now, and where can you help people to build?
Okay, so the Wayne County area, also Washtenaw County, and a few in Macomb County, and hopefully soon in Oakland County as well.
Okay, perfect. What's the average sales price on the new construction that you're building right now?
250 and higher, Sherry, I would say.
Okay. So for a couple $100,000, $300,000, people can avoid the whole multiple offer, highest and best, and the frustration and the anxiety should they decide to take that route. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's exciting, Sherry. I mean, you get to choose your colors, you get to do exactly what you want, and you're the first person to live in the home.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. There's a benefit to that during COVID. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yes. Yes. So if if there were a realtor, which there are so many right now that are struggling, struggling with their mindset, struggling with their production and their performance, what would be maybe one piece of advice that you would offer them to make an adjustment and to help them through this challenging upcoming season? The reality is the season is challenging. This real estate market is different than anything that the majority of us, I've been at this for over 20 years, you've been at this for 7 years. We've not seen this before, not this dynamic of cuckoo, right? So I think that a lot of people are struggling, and because the struggle is real, it's impacting their mindset. What's a suggestion that you would make to people if someone was in front of you and they ask, what can I do right now to change things?
Well, that's a good question, Sherry, because I actually have agents that come to me to ask that question. For one, I always say, if you believe in a higher power, we have to pray. Number two, to make sure that you have a mentor or a coach around you so that you know exactly when to pivot and when to change your business. To definitely don't give up, keep your mindset high, stay focused, and just make sure that you are doing all of the right things to make sure that your business continues to grow, because it's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's important who you surround yourself with. I heard you say that a couple of times here. I mean, it's, if you find yourself in a challenging time with people who are sitting down inside of misery and miserable about their challenging time, then misery rubs up against misery and it just creates a bigger miserable experience, right?
Absolutely.
Hard hole to get out of.
Yes. Definitely.
So, yeah. So eXp, you've been with eXp now for how long?
Like a year and maybe 4 months.
Okay. And so why eXp? What was the initial, tell me maybe 3 of the top reasons that you thought of, all the different places that you could have gone and grown your business, because you have a healthy real estate business. And of all the places that you could have gone and grown, why did you choose eXp?
Well, Sherry, eXp offers so much. First and foremost, all eXp collaborations or groups, they did not equal the same. Okay. So let's start there. So if you're a person who needs someone, and I suggest that all agents should have someone to lean into, you should most definitely make sure that who you surround yourself with is absolutely dynamic. That's one. Whoever brings you over, whoever's your sponsor. Number two, the value proposition of the stock options. Attractive.
Yeah.
And then the attraction, having other agents to be able to teach and train the other agents as well. And then you having someone to lean in yourself. eXp offers all of that plus more. I found myself at other agencies getting a little tired sometimes. And maybe because my mindset was not all the way there, because I didn't have these amazing people that eXp has for you to lean into. So when I made the change, like I said, about a year and 4 months ago, and it has been awesome since then.
Yeah, you've had a great time. I
am enjoying myself, Sherry.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And so with that, in your organization right now, and when we say, understand for anyone who might be watching this and following this, what we mean by in your organization, we mean people that you've sponsored into eXp, people that have come to you and said, Joi, I trust you, and I want you to be my sponsor within eXp, but I am going to build my own organization within eXp, and I'm going to be an individual agent. And I think it's important for people to understand that, because a lot of people think of it in a traditional team building sense, like you're going to bring somebody on your team, and then when they sell something, they have to give you a percentage of their commission, and that's not what this is at all. This is 100%. Everyone is doing their own thing, and they're growing independent of you, but they are also growing because of you, because you're responsible for them, and everything's in it for you, for them to win, right?
Yes.
How many people do you have in your organization like that right now?
I believe it's 12 now, Sherry, with maybe 3 coming this week.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I mean, there's nothing like offering growth opportunity to other people and ushering them into this opportunity, feeling and being responsible for other people's growth. And then you just put a cherry on top of that, and it be that you're going to receive compensation whenever they sell something, right? And then they get excited and they tell other people about it, and the hope is that, and the expectation is, because we know people who are experiencing this, that in just a couple few years, the day-to-day selling real estate for income is an option, not a necessity.
Yes, absolutely.
So can we say exit strategy, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Are you going to team build yourself? Are you planning on bringing, like, now I'm talking more traditional structured team building, where you're going to bring in people that are actually going to be a part of the Joi Taylor collective? Are you going to team build yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's no doubt in my mind, because as my business grows, I have to continue to fill in each position, because I'm only one person, Sharon.
Tell me about it. I understand that. Tell me about it. Yeah. What's Joi going to be doing in 5 years?
Oh, on what island? Or
right.
Well, definitely having a team around me. I have decided that it's going to be time for me to give more of myself to real estate agents. So in the coaching position, helping other agents to actually build themselves, and also build a collective just as big or even bigger than mine.
Yes. Okay. That's perfect. So you're going to, in 5 years, you're going to be focused on organizational building and coaching and supporting your group.
Absolutely.
That's exciting. Are you super excited about that as an option?
I am so super excited, Sherry. It's something that's been burning inside of me. Teaching and training people is just amazing job, because you get to love them at the same time. It's helped them build. So I am super duper excited.
Yeah, you should be. There's nothing quite like it. I am so grateful for our partnership. I am so grateful for the fact that you said yes when I called you, and that you leaned in, and that you are experiencing all of the success and all of the growth that is for you. And I can't wait. I can wait, because time already goes fast, but I can't wait to 5 years from now look back and say, wow, can you remember when? Because just a year and a half later, it's hard to process all the growth.
Sherry, no, it should be me thanking you, because this is an amazing journey, and not just for myself and the agents, but also for my family.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Being able to do whatever is needed in my family is so important to me. It's many are. I'm getting a little.
That's good. No, it's okay. It's okay, because this is your why.
Many are called, Sherry, but there's a few that's chosen. And I think my entire life, I have known that that's my position. And to be able to be there for my mother, and to be able to live my dream for my father, who is no longer with me, is amazing. And I have some amazing family members that I need to show that everything is possible, that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to.
You have a lot of You have a lot of young people around you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so you are creating a path
Yes. And
and
a
doing
legacy.
and a legacy. Yes. Wow. Well, that was going to be my next question. What's your big why? And you just answered it, right? Um, you know that we know that we have in any industry, uh, in every industry, in any job, we have bad days. There are days that you wake up and you go and you're like, what is happening today? And when you're clear on what your why is, it makes it a little bit easier to um, to lean in and go forward no matter what, even on those days,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. Where can anyone who's watching this and they think, um, I think she's amazing. Her energy matches my energy, and I think I'd like to talk with her about EXP. Where can they find you? And anyone who says I want in on that new construction because I'm sick and tired of being um, drugged from house to house. Where can people find you?
Well, Sherry, they can go to, they can call me 734-716-7523, 734-716-7523. They can email me at joi19@gmail.com, or they can go to my website, which is www.joytaylorrealtor.com.
Okay, that's perfect. I just want to encourage anyone who, and what areas, one more time, Joy, do you specialize in? I know you work everywhere in Southeast Michigan, but are there specific areas that you're like, look, that's my backyard. I know this area back and forth. I know the builders in this area. What areas do you specialize in?
Belleville mostly, Romulus, Ypsilanti, Canton.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. You know, as much time as we've spent together and as we spend together in your growth journey, I always learn something when I have these conversations where you guys never know what the questions are going to be and you never know how I'm going to come at this. So I appreciate you sharing, and I encourage anyone who's curious and wants to get to know Joy a little bit more to reach. My name is Sherry Swift. I am the president of Swift Transitions. I am the collaboration originator for the Swift Collaboration. We are 100% in growth mode and just grateful for the growth journey and for the opportunity to represent buyers, sellers, and represent realtors in their individual growth journeys. Thank you so much for plugging in, and tell somebody that you think would benefit from this video. Share the link with them and give them an opportunity to learn a little more as well. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again, Joy.